So we are now in our hashtag. Okay, so there are situation on the screen which will be flashed later for our candidates. So they are going to give their opinion, their ideas, and they are going to express this hashtag. Okay? Okay, let us begin with candidate number 1. So, itong round na ito yung swimwear at saka yung hashtag. 50% ang swimwear at 50% yung hashtag. Okay? So, pagkatapos niya, they are going to showcase your gown. And then, pagkatapos niya, i-accumulate lahat ng points and we will be coming up with top 7. Okay? So, back to 0 tayo. Are you ready, candidate number 1? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is your hashtag. Hashtag forest.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we can see on the screen that my hashtag is hashtag forest. The ladies and gentlemen, forest represents Mother Nature. And I believe that Mother Nature plays a very important part in our lives because it gives us its natural resources for us to survive, most especially the fresh air. But have we realized what had happened in our forest as of today? No, because we people, we continue to do things that disrupt our forest. Especially the illegal logging. It caused to denude the mountain. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to emphasize that if we people, we aren't aware of what is happening, and if we are not aware on how to take good care of our forest or our Mother Nature, well, it could take our life. And I believe nobody, no one of us would love to do that, or it would happen. Because I believe that everyone, as of today, we are still enjoying the life. So, enable for us to save our forest, let's play a very important big role in the society by simply just applying into ourselves that we are recycle, reduce, and reuse. If we have this in our mind, I believe we could live a very prosperous and beautiful world. Thank you. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm quite nervous. This is my first time to show. Okay, so what can you say about Barangay Manayan? Barangay Paniran, sorry. Honestly, it's my first time to be here in Zamboanga del Norte, specifically here in municipality of Cebu, and I find your municipality very wonderful. I miss UP Las Bañas because UP Las Bañas is quite very in nature. Just like very similar with the municipality of Cebu as well as Zamboanga del Norte as a whole. And I would love to visit more municipalities during my stay here. Okay, thank you. So here is your hashtag. Hashtag newspaper. Okay, hashtag newspaper. Newspaper is one of the medium in disseminating information, specifically social issues nowadays in our country. Actually, newspaper was an old model because today we utilize social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, etc. in disseminating information that are relevant. Newspaper is more about news, but not just purely news. There are also editorial editions, there are editorial cartoons, there are sport news, etc. So it's all encompassing. And I would suggest that it's very unfortunate to say that newspaper is no longer relevant in today's society. We no longer resort to reading newspaper. Rather, we tend to utilize other social media platforms because they're more convenient. For example, the young generation today, since they are equipped with gadgets like cell phones, the more likely scenario is they will just scroll into their timeline in Facebook or in Twitter to be informed. But rather, newspaper is actually factual. You can never see any fake news in newspaper. That's why newspaper is a more credible source rather than your own gadget, right? So I believe that before I will leave the stage, to all the parents out here and to all the children who are watching tonight, I would rather suggest you to please read newspaper. Because in newspaper, you're not just being aware of the social issues, you're not just being aware of what's happening in the country or in the society today. Also, you're able to expand your own vocabulary. And that is important for the growth of your children. So especially for the parents today, yes, especially for the parents today, I highly encourage you guys to please empower your children to not just rely on their gadgets, because gadgets do not offer 100% accurate information, especially that fake news is relevant, or fake news is quite ubiquitous in our society today. So read newspaper. Newspaper is just 5 pesos or 10 pesos or 25 pesos. So read and read and read more than, you'll be able to improve your knowledge, you'll be able to improve your vocabulary, you will be socially aware, and that is the key to empowerment. So if you want to be empowered, if you want to be educated, you do not just rely on one medium. You rely on any other alternatives. And one of the effective alternatives is newspaper. Thank you so much and good evening.
Thank you so much, Candida.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm having fun.
Still kicking?
Yeah.
Okay. So, next hashtag is hashtag makeup.
Well, hashtag makeup, as we all know, it makes us beautiful. But what most important for me, in my own opinion, beauty is not beauty to the outside. The most important is beauty to the inside. Makeup covers only what physical appearance that you feel out. But what most important to me is what is in your inside, and that would be great as a person. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Candidate number 3, please get forward.
Good evening, thank you so much for...
First time in Zamboanga del Norte, Cebu?
Yes, it is my first time.
Okay. So what is your first impression here in Barangay Paniran?
I am overwhelmed because I was able to notice that the people of Paniran was very welcoming here, and thank you so much guys for the support, and especially for the panel of the board of judges for making this event possible. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And here is your hashtag. Hashtag comb.
Ladies and gentlemen, hashtag comb. I believe that it is my first time to have this hashtag. But I believe that I will put it into my life. The comb is one of the material that I use every day to boost my confidence, because I believe that we as a living individual, we have something to cope up, and we have something to prove that we can cope up our fear, and I believe that using this comb makes me feel that I am beautiful, and I believe that we should apply this to our life, that using something such as comb will boost our confidence, and we all need that confidence to definitely face other people and to bring smiles on their faces. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that I may not be that physically beautiful here, but I believe that after this show, comb is one of the important material that I use in my daily life. Simply because when I comb my hair, I can feel that I am confident enough to smile and bring smile as well to the people. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that we should apply this. As we live in this world, we should be confident, we should be beautiful. Because at the end of the day, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to your audience. Thank you to your fans.
Before the note, I'd like to thank my parents who are here to support me, and my loving handler for being the best handler in the house, and also to the master of the ceremony, to the organizer, and the panel of judges. Thank you so much, and the people of Paniran for being here, for witnessing the beauty and beauty of the candidates. Thank you, and good evening.
Okay, so here is your hashtag. Hashtag sandals.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hashtag sandals. As you all know, we are using sandals in our own feet. And this feet, we're using it to face our problems in life. Our problems, our discrimination, all the people here in people of Paniran are using, some of the people are using it because, you know, ladies and gentlemen, without it we can go and we can never face our own problems or cope up with our own solution to our problems. But ladies and gentlemen, these sandals symbolize how strong we are. Because for all discrimination that you are facing and for organization judging for the LGBT community, in my 27 years of existence in this role, I'm able to see that the LGBT is a center of abuse and discrimination. I would like to tell you this, that we must not do that. We must not tolerate that thing. Because according to Republic Act 9710, the Magna Carta, we don't have the right to decide or discriminate the gender, the age, the religion, and the gender orientation of the people. But ladies and gentlemen, what matters most in all of this is that despite the problems in life, we're still strong and we have our perseverance to face all the problems in life. Because I believe all the problems in life is just a way of God for us to become productive. And before leaving this stage, I would like to leave this message to you, Jeremiah 3:16. For all God loves the world, for he gave his begotten Son, that who believes on him will not perish and have eternal life. Thank you.
Okay, so do you feel nervous tonight?
You know what? I'm very nervous, but because of how the people of Paniran welcome us, especially me. You know what? When I went here, I have no one that I knew, and then there's this friendly people that welcome us in their houses, and I feel really, really comfortable for their hospitality. So thank you so much, people of Paniran.
Okay, thank you, dear. So here is your hashtag. Hashtag bridge.
Hashtag bridge. Ladies and gentlemen, I am someone who is full of dreams in life. I'm so ambitious. I am so full of dreams. And in life, there is a lot of bridge that we need to pass. This bridge is full of obstacles, challenges, hurdles, paths, splinters. In order to succeed in life, we need to pass the bridge of life to become willing, determined, hardworking, wiser individual in the future. Because there is no shortcut in success. You need to pass all the bridges, all the forms of bridges in life. Hurdles, challenges, obstacles, all of those things you need to surpass. And once you surpass those things, you will be successful in the future. Good evening and thank you so much.
Hi, good evening. Hi, good evening. Okay, so I believe Gwen Garcia is the first time in Paniran, right? Yes, but I've been in municipality of Cebu for how many years doing the pageant, as well as inviting for such a event. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so this one here is your hashtag. Hashtag scissors. Hashtag scissors. Hello. I'm going to answer you based on my opinion because I believe using the following words are not clear and constructive answers. Okay, wait, back to my hashtag, scissors. As a member of the LGBTQIA class, most of our job is doing a pardoning. And scissor is one of the main weapons that we are using in our daily lives to be able to survive in our lives, especially those who are working at a parlor. Scissors for me are not just a thing, but scissors for me as a parlor owner is very important. With this scissor, I could be able to help my family, to provide for my family. And I'm so blessed having this partner with this scissor because I can provide for my family. And being a provider, I can tell that I am successful already in my life because I grew up with nothing in our life. I grew up in a broken family, grew up with my grandmother. But with this scissors, who helped me started with this parlor. I brought my siblings into a profession one. The other youngest are already a reporter with the help of this scissors. That's why I'm very proud being a member of the LGBT because I am much capable to do things with these scissors. That will be all. Thank you and good evening. New candidate number 8.
That's a part of my partner research tonight, and of course my friend, and as well as my makeup artist and my handler.
I've learned that you are very much happy because you have your partner in life.
Yes.
Would you like to invite to greet your lover?
No, actually I just want to wish him a very good evening, and I'm hoping that I can answer the hashtag for tonight.
So, here is your hashtag. Hashtag basket.
Okay, once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, most especially to our board of judges, and to all the visitors who are here tonight to witness the Queen Paniran 2022. Basket. For me, basket is one of the most important things, not just to use and we're going to the market. As myself, for myself, basket is one of the not just a common thing that everyone uses. When I'm going to connect basket in my personality, I am a basket of love. Why? Because as you see me in front of you tonight, I am really accepted with the love of my family. And the family wherein I call as a bouquet of love, which is a flower, that the foundation of that flower is a basket. That will be all. Thank you.
So let's get to that number 8.
Magandang gabi po sa'yo.
Please throw your smile to the audience. Ayan. So how are you?
I'm good.
How old are you?
20-year-old.
Okay, 20. Parang 14 lang. Okay, ayan. So, hashtag mosquito.
Good evening to all of us, especially the judge and the beautiful host. Well, the mosquito is so very dangerous, the insect. Kasi ito ay sa ating paligid ay maraming mosquito na ito ay mosquito is a very dangerous insect na karamihan kasi sa atin na maraming nagkakasakit dito sa ating lipunan ng dahil sa insect na to. Kasi ito ay
Thank you so much, Lianpo.
good evening, Sima.
Is this your first time here in Paniran?
Actually, this is not my first time because way back 2014, I think, I joined Miss Gay. So I helped as
Miss Gay Paniran.
Yeah, way
Yeah,
back
I remember.
2014.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, so ayan. Ba't mo sina Thomas Claudia?
Yes.
Yes. So I remember. Parang ito pa yung stage natin, maliit pa noon. And then, hindi pa ganito kagarbo. Well, wait muna nga, mag-plug muna ako. Maraming salamat pala sa mga tumulong sa akin sa pag-decorate ng ating stage. Bigyan nyo naman ng palakpakan. Isn't it beautiful? Ang ganda ba ng stage? Isa lang. Ang ganda ba ng stage? Of course, maganda rin ang ating mga candidates. Here is your hashtag. Hashtag money. Hashtag money.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I strongly believe that we individuals living and existing in this beautiful and competitive world, we have our own perception or opinion about answering a certain question. But I strongly believe that hashtag money is very important nowadays because through money we can able to buy important things in our life. Through money we can able to feed our family. But I believe that money and nowadays education is one of the most important things than money because I believe that education is one of the most powerful thing in this world. So before I will end up this beautiful, I will leave this very beautiful and wonderful stage. I would like to end up this message to all the youth of this night that you should prioritize education because education is the key to success and education is one way of earning money at the end of the day. And education is one of the huge ways in order for us to have a better life and better future. Thank you and good night.
Not feeling well.
Why?
I have fever, sir.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so good luck. Ganyan talaga kahit ako ngayon, may fever ako. Okay, so ayan. So, ready ka na sa hashtag mo? Okay. So, hashtag banana.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag banana. I believe banana is a fruit. And I believe that banana, if we have a vitamin, it can help to maintain your health because we have a vitamin C. Thank you and good evening.
I guess ang banana may potassium. Okay, so ayan. Candidate number 12. Okay. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening too. Buenas noches.
How I am going to salute you, sir or ma'am?
You can either call me sir or ma'am. I'm comfortable with both.
Yes. And according to gender and development, ngayon pwede na po niya kaming tawagin. It's either kung saan kami komportable, kami mga LGBTQ. You can call us sir or ma'am. Okay, so yan po ang bagong kautusan ng ating gobyerno. Okay, so ayan, good evening. So I believe you are a teacher by profession, right?
Yes, I've been teaching for 6 years now in a public school in Zamboanga City.
Okay, so here is your hashtag.
See?
Okay. Hashtag iron.
Hashtag iron. As a science teacher, I believe that iron is part of our elements that are present in our surroundings. Iron represents strength. As a person, we are all iron. We all have our own strength. And as an advocate, I want to emphasize the value of strength in overcoming things. I personally is an example of an iron. It is my first time to join a pageant. I always stand as a host and sit as a judge. But joining a pageant is really something out of my radar. So coming into this competition, I was doubtful. I thought, I had a second thought. I thought of backing out. But as an iron, I have a strength within me. So I urge everyone to bring out the iron in you. We are all iron. We all are strong. We are steadfast, and we all have our strength. Thank you.
Okay, so candidate number 13 is the pride of Poblacion, right?
Yes.
First runner-up crown. First runner-up crown. Oh, yes. Okay, so how are you feeling tonight?
A little bit nervous, but it's okay. It's normal.
Okay, so are you ready for your hashtag?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here is your hashtag. Hashtag blanket.
Alright.
Hashtag blanket. As we all know, blanket is usually used to what is the use of blanket? So for us not to be cold, for us not to get cold. So if I'm going to lay a blanket in my life, I'm the breadwinner in my family. Though I'm not raising my four siblings, but I'm supporting them. I'm sending them to school and also my mother and my father. So why I'm relating blanket in my life? I'm giving comfortability to my family. I was born a poor child, and until now, I'm still making and finding ways to make our lives more different from before. So, for me, why I consider myself as blanket, as I said earlier, I am making my family comfortable. Second, I don't want to see my family getting cold outside the street. That's why I'm still pushing my dreams in life to do better and better every day in our lives, just to surpass every obstacles, every problems that we have in our lives inside in our family. So blanket also, I consider blanket as a respect to myself. Because I do believe that respect, I do believe that love follows respect. And if there's a blanket or respect inside the family, there will be a harmony. And if there's be an harmony inside the family, there is always be a progress and development inside the house, within the within the family. Thank you.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Okay, I believe you're representing Barangay Mintan, right?
Yes.
Okay, so ayan. So are you ready for your hashtag?
Okay. Yes.
First time in Paniran?
Yes, first time.
Okay, so nag-enjoy ka ba sa first day mo dito sa Paniran?
Of course, I very enjoy.
Most especially the crowd of
Barangay Paniran. Very nice and very welcoming.
Okay, so are you ready for your hashtag?
Okay.
Okay, let us see. Hashtag aquarium.
Well, for me, hashtag aquarium is a great important. It's a very important for the fish, not only living the fish that was in aquarium. Because if you're going to put the fish outside, it will die. And I believe aquarium is the greatest thing that the fish, not only the fish, and you can put anything in the aquarium, and that will be okay too.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
What is in you? What is in you? Bakit kung saan-saan ka sumasali ng pageant katulad ng Miss Games, ang dami-dami mong fans, what is in you?
Dahil sir, masaya ako dahil sinisakawa ako. Ano yun sila?
Masaya ka rin na nag-join ka sa Queen Paniran? Yes po. Okay, batiin mo naman yung mga fans mo.
Magandang fans.
Okay, ayan. So, nakikita ko ang build up ng katawan mo. Malakas ka ba?
Siyempre,
Okay, ayan. Napakalakas. Malakas sa lakas sa anong aspeto?
ito dyan, Cobra.
Ito kopras ka. Ayan. Hashtag fish.
Ako, mahilig talaga ako sa isda na yan. Ang isda na yan, inaalagaan yan ng buti. Dapat natin huwag silang hayaan yung maubos. Alagaan natin sila mabuti at pakainin. Pakainin at alagaan ng itlog. Para sa baby lang, alagaan ng nanay at tatay. At ang isda na yan, kainin siya, pakainin ulit-ulit dahil nagugutom siya paulit sa nagsigas sa bata. Sa bebe, pakainin siya sino pa. Kahit mahalaga dyan, dapat mahalin natin ang Lima.
Oh, yes. Have you joined with the Paniran previous years?
Yes, I think it was 2016, 17.
Ah, yes. I recognize your face. Okay, so ayan. So how are you?
I'm doing good.
And professional teacher ka, right?
As I just passed the board exam.
Wow, congratulations. Are you ready for your hashtag?
Yes.
Okay, so here, your hashtag. Hashtag wood.
Good evening. We use wood in our daily lives, and not just that, wood has been the standard of economic stability. We use it to develop our buildings, our infrastructure, schools, and everything. But we are not thinking that because we are destroying our mother nature, at the end of the day, it will be us who will suffer. If we will continue to cut woods in our forest, then deforestation is really something to look up to. If we are experiencing deforestation, then in the near future, the global warming will arise. I know that Barangay Paniran has so much wood, and I would like to give you an advice. Let us protect it. Let us plant more trees. If we want to cut wood to build our house and infrastructure, let us be remembered to plant more trees. So that if someday it will not be our burden. It can help us to save our Mother Earth.